Bad guys are always double-crossing other bad guys. They end up stealing their money, killing them, throwing them under the bus, and then they just end up being a snitch to get a reduced sentence once they're caught by the cops. The only way that you can get away with it is being the worst of the bad guys. Then you're the one that's killing the other guys. You have nothing to worry about, you get away with it. So if you're a bad guy, be the worst guy. You might get away with it. So legend has it that there's $3 million buried in Shoal Creek in Austin, Texas. It's estimated that over $340 million is lost and buried in Texas, the most of any state. This is the biggest state and part of the Old West, so it's no surprise. Legend has it that the treasure was actually stolen by 8 men that were supposed to deliver the treasure. So you can already see where this is going. There's 8 men that are supposed to do this. 1 can get away with it. 2, you might have some problems. 8, people are going to steal. People are going to cheat. These are bad guys. They're going to do the wrong thing. This was 1 postmaster and 8 soldiers that were all supposed to guard and deliver this payroll, but they ended up stealing it. 2 of the troops decided that they were going to branch off, they were going to steal the loot for themselves. So these 2 troops double-crossed their other co-conspirators and decided to kill them so that they could have the $3 million for themselves. And again, these bad guys are bad at being bad guys. So one of them decides that he wants the money for himself and kills the other guy, takes it for himself. Apparently, after stealing $3 million worth of Mexican payroll from Mexican troops and then killing 8 co-conspirators, he decided that he needed to make a run for it. So he buried the treasure and took off and headed back to Mexico. But not before he made a map, of course. So after going to Mexico, he eventually tried several times to get back to Texas, but was unable to because of American soldiers. So the map is supposed to show that the treasure is buried 5 feet deep between 2 oak trees. The oak trees have eagle wings carved on them, or at least did 150 years ago. Why did they always make these markings in trees? It doesn't last. It does for their lifetime, and then after that, I guess nobody can find it, so good luck finding this. Actually, another story has the treasure being found in 1927. So the separate story goes that it was actually Confederate money that was stolen, not Mexican money, and that the Confederate money was actually found in 1927 by a bunch of construction workers. The construction workers set up camp, wouldn't let anybody come in, they dug down, and they found $80,000. There are other accounts of the story where it was 3 men instead of 9, and the $3 million was only $80,000, but who knows. But what's a better story, $80,000 or $3 million? $3 million. Anyway, never trust bad guys. They're going to double cross you. They're going to kill you. They're going to try and make off with the money by themselves. And it's just bad news. Don't do it. Don't trust bad guys. Unless you're the bad guy and you kill them and you make off with the money, then you might get away with it. So if you're a bad guy, be the worst. Kill the other guys and take the money for yourself. That's the only way to get away with it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave comments. Thanks for watching.